Right, we are live? Yeah. Okay, so
Go.
3, 2, 1, go.
True timing, not marathon timing. No? Timing starts after this cutscene. Unlike in my run, it starts when we can control the prince.
Okay, so welcome to this run. Thanks for your patience. I'm 7eraser7. On the coach there is people.
What? This is Tokol only one. It is on, I can hear it.
And I'm Epic Dude Guy. And this is Sphere if you didn't hear.
Alright, this guy also runs POP, especially Sphere, which is like the best runner. For stand of time, we're within 2K8, T2T.
Okay.
So yeah, like... well, more seriously, if you know this game, you can see that there is no cutscene at the start because we deleted them. So we just have to wait 1 minute before starting the run. Which is not. So this category is any percent NMG, so technically I would just go to the end as fast as possible without using major glitches. So this one relies on movement. No, not like this. Movement, luck,
and some stupid spreads regarding cycles in boss fights.
Exactly. Okay.
Sick jump.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Here, Eraser actually tries to jump around a part of the area where, like, there's a small cutscene. We can move for a few seconds.
I will let you explain this.
So, at this part of the run, At this part of the run, or of the game, you're supposed to get your first weapon, which is the fish cutter, because as you stranded on this island, you lost... you lost your will to live. You lost your weapons. Just do this trick again, it's easy, honestly. You lose all your weapons, so the first weapon you pick up is the fish cutter. However, this game is very well programmed, so we can just skip the fish cutter. Here's some not so nice side effects, which we'll, I guess, cover later on, when they become relevant. But for now, like, you're supposed to go up a ladder, watch some stupid cutscenes, do some stupid tutorial fighting, and then you would land on that very platform there. And this skip was actually found by Epic Dude Guy after I donated him $5 to find it.
Well, to be honest, I didn't really find it. Someone else named... he's I think a Korean glitch hunter, basically.
Zone?
Yeah,
yeah.
VIP Zone, and he found a lot of glitches in his game, and also other Prince of Persia games. And he did that strut, but we didn't really know how it worked, and then I kind of figured out a setup for it, which Eraser used successfully.
Twice even.
Wait. Okay.
Oh, that's sensitivity.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's too high for me.
Good thing you could set up everything properly beforehand.
Yeah.
And there was no time pressure.
Okay, so now this is more like I'm used to. Run can start. And I will probably die in the next 3. So, so yeah, I will do a wall run, then do this attack, which is like a secondary attack on the wall.
But you don't even have a primary weapon.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the safety fall, as we call it. Because as its name implies, you can fall safely on the ground. Like your height point is a little lower than usual, so you can survive higher fall.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically the beginning, like the 10 first minutes, is heavy movement, shortcut for like 1 or 2 seconds when you can just die. And archer, which are the most annoying enemy. So basically for every archer I have a strat. because they are really, really annoying.
Sniping gods. Like, unironically, actually.
Dass nicht die Liebe ihn trieb, sondern die Verantwortung. Er hatte ein Versprechen
Easy
gegeben,
little strat here.
das jetzt gebrochen
Free.
war.
Yeah.
Skips a few seconds of climbing.
Trotz all seiner Fehler
As you
glaubte
can see,
der
the hanging
Prinz,
climbing
alles
is
richten
really
zu
slow.
können. Ein edles Ziel, gewiss.
Yeah, but Prince did a retard jump. Like there is nothing I could have done there.
It's a baby jump. We're on stream now.
Yeah.
Can't say that.
So now you can see I have a weapon.
Das nicht
Basically,
nur
there
ihn
is
trieb,
2 places where I
sondern die
can die
Verantwortung.
and get a weapon back.
Er hatte ein
This is
Versprechen
like
gegeben,
the second. This is the first one. I didn't want to die there, but it's okay. It's no
trotz
big
all
deal.
seiner Fehler glaubte der Prinz,
He basically skips dying later on
Yeah.
to get the weapon back.
Yeah. That was
aber
what's
ein
supposed to happen, but
Selbstwichtiges.
yeah.
Es war der eigene Schmerz, den er zu lindern trachtete.
So I'm used to play this part without any weapon, and it's really easy to play it without a weapon because you don't target enemy, you don't jump out of wall. You can just roll everywhere you want without jumping on wall and stuff, because this game has a auto-aiming system, and it's good and bad. Like for example here it's a little bad because I was a little slower and he could have hit me.
Do we have time for a donation?
Yeah.
Okay, we have $10 from Heneko, who says, "Good luck, my French boy. Also, shoutouts to Dutch and German boys on the couch. You're all the best."
Hey Joe. So yeah, Eneko is a cent of time runner. Maybe you were able to see him at some GDQ. Okay, only 1 minute 50 late. We're in, boys.
Another safety fall here.
Yeah.
To skip the kind of beam up there.
Exactly, so I can do this and get up. Wow.
Sniped.
Okay, this is not the first time, but this is only the second time he hit me. And I played this part thousands of times.
Which probably is a realistic number even. Which is just sad. What is your life?
I'm wondering, honestly,
Why did you ever start running this game?
because of you.
Oh, right. There's a diagonal jump here, but it's stupid. Especially with the weapon out and if the enemies approach you and you can't really target the beam anymore.
Plus, we already lost sometimes, so I don't want to lose like 45 more minutes because I missed the jump.
That's a lot of time loss.
Yeah. So
I mean,
normally I would
it
have
saves-
died here.
Yeah, the jump will save like 5 seconds for reference. Diagonal jump or 7 or whatever. It's not too big.
So these two archers here are really, really annoying. I was able to dodge the first. So I'm rolling diagonally to dodge them. I'm waiting just a little here. I do this. And now they can shoot me.
And sniped. Oh.
Like here.
Nice.
No, okay. So yeah, I'm not kidding when I say I have a strat for every archer.
It's sadly necessary.
Yeah. Also, we're playing on easy mode because the only thing that changes is the damage you do to enemies. So yeah. We want to go fast, so... Safety fall is a technique that will be used really, really often.
I think it was first found by Drunken Shoe, I believe. In some kind of gardens area or whatever.
Yeah, I think so. So I spoke about auto-aiming before, but here it will be useful because the prince will target this archer, so we can just go there directly. Save like 10 seconds or so.
Yeah, Skip's just going around the room. As Reza said before, in the early game, the first 10 minutes is really... Like, there's no huge skip, which saves... Well, aside from Fish Cutter skip, which saves more than like 10 or something.
Yeah. But they're all really important. so important that we have a dagger world record. So basically we're just going to get the dagger of time now, and we just see who is the fastest man to get it. And right now it's Vinev with 8:37, I think.
Is that NMG or?
No, zipless, but he's doing fish getter skip, but he's taking a weapon at the end, so he loses like 2 seconds.
Oh, damn. Canadian so fast.
Yeah, Vinev is a really, really good runner of this game. Here a little jump to delay. Like, it's just for timing.
Yeah, it's just a setup to know when to start wall running and not lose time.
Here I can just re-grab the lever and skip a little cutscene. Found by Vinev.
Hört, was der Prinz vernahm, als an dem Ort vorüberging, wo ich gefangen war.
Hop. Fast climb, always good.
Isn't there a skip in this room you could do?
Yeah, well, come on. Well, this is stealth kill, so it's a feature in the game. I didn't want to show it here, but never mind. So basically, if you go undetected by enemies, it will be really annoying. Yeah, and he didn't. No, I'm trying. Okay, game. Oh. What is game?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
End of. Correct.
Okay. So that was an epic slow-mo. Really fast.
It happens if you don't turn off the epic slow-mo option in the, well, game settings.
Yeah, we were a little busy trying to make the PC work, so we didn't. I didn't have time to set up everything properly. That's why I apologize for this 2 minutes.
Well, great dagger, 11 minutes.
Wow, that looks like your dagger.
What? Bullied.
So yeah, I started running this game because of Toka. Like I made a stupid promise. If you get sub 215, I will run this game. And he got a 212 this run, so that was really sad. Now our record is 157. Second place is 158. And that's basically it.
Yeah. That's all the relevant runs on the board.
Yeah. Like, running this game in this category is hard mentally, actually, because there is a lot of, how can I say, tricky parts that make you go crazy.
Just like grinding dagger.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Ubisoft for this trap. So on the first cycle here, there is no collision in this part of the trap. Only this trap and first cycle. Why? We don't know.
Shoutouts to UC Pro.
If you were there last year, you were able to see a race between me and the Epic Dude guy in the category any percent D+. So this would change quite a bit, but it's a little slower. Like world record now for any percent D+ is 124. So yeah, like this run is basically 25 minutes slower in average.
But it still has a lot of skips. Like even without glitches, you can do a lot to skip quite some areas.
Yeah, like to give you an idea, without some shortcut we've found since then and practice and stuff, my fastest time was to finish this game was just under 4 hours. Oh, also, since we got the dagger of time, now we can rewind time. As you can see,
oh yeah, no big deal.
on the top. on the top left. Like I can rewind time 3 times. The blue part is my health, and I can increase my health by taking life upgrade, but we are not gonna do that. No.
Yeah, and like in Warrior Within, where the life upgrades could change the final fight if you collect them all, in this game it's actually just in sense of time it increases your health. There's no side effect of it.
Yeah. I can also recommend doing a run with no life upgrade and in hard mode. One boss fight is really, really hard. Like basically you take 3 hits and you're dead. So yeah, in this run there is a lot of cutscene. So how are you guys?
I enjoy life.
Time for a donation?
Yeah.
We have $5 from Voli, who says, "Good luck for the run. Greetings to the couch."
Thank you. In this run, you will have a lot of time for donation because there is a lot of cutscenes, so donate, people. Your donation will be read. So the prince took his shirt off because fan service, I guess. And he started to hear someone talking, but there is no one.
Pretty sure that happens when you run this game. Naturally.
Me and the other me disagree.
Vorsicht, die Bohlen sind rutschig. Halte die Balance.
Should be good, yeah. In this one, there is a lot of cycle, like Toka mentioned before. Like, for example, right here, there is a cycle that starts, and I can do anything to speed it up. Like, I would have to wait in 10 seconds or so. And there is nothing we can do, unfortunately.
Great puzzle. Oh, done.
Yeah, that's like a 10-second skip as well. So yeah, that's the cycle I was talking about. Here, you have to wait.
Nice movement here.
And here, we will become the Dark Prince. So when you're in Dark Prince, you lose your secondary. I did not have one, so it doesn't matter. And also now you have a chain, and you can use that chain to progress, like in the level. For example, here to open a door.
Yeah, also you slowly die. Fun fact.
Yeah. Another safety fall. Yeah. That one is really hard, actually.
Because
So
the door frame is really stupid geometry for the wall run to start.
yeah, exactly. Here I'm luring the enemy.
Yeah, so in the cutscene the enemies are disabled, so they can't hit you.
Yeah.
That's why I want to lure them away until the cutscene starts with the door open.
Yeah. Unfortunately, since I got some damage here, I would have to take that sand. Because as Toka said, the Dark Prince is losing health, but sand refills your health. Also, when you're the Dark Prince, every pot gives you sand, but when you're normal Prince, not every pot gives you sand. Like you have to have 0 or 1 sand to be sure to have a sand in a pot.
Yeah, otherwise there's only a chance if you have 2 or more. So there the sand system is a bit more complex, but for the Dark Prince, as he says, you get it everywhere, as it kind of, like, your life kind of depends on it. So they were as generous.
Okay, that was me. Also, you were able to see like that I just fall down in the water and became normal Prince. But because normal Prince disabled Dark Prince, but I fall from quite high, In this game, when you fall but launch a cutscene, you don't take fall damage.
Du weißt es nicht.
That's a pretty nice feature. Like right here, it saves 3 seconds.
Träume.
Later, there is a skip that is almost frame perfect, where it saves a minute. If I can get it, we'll see. So coming up is 2 more archer. So I will hit the first one, then shoot it on the other one, and now pray they won't shoot me.
Der Sand der Zeit den Prinzen
Kill an archer
besorgt,
with another archer.
erwachte etwas
Easy.
Seltsames, Durchtriebenes in ihm. Etwas Düsteres. Die 7 Jahre
Some
der
little
Flucht
shortcut
hatten den
here.
Prinzen bitter und hart werden lassen. Diese Bürger halten
That second one is
und gab
important.
Der Prinz war versucht,
To catch the cycle here.
Yeah.
Für ihn war es ein Licht im Dunkel, ein leitender Stern für einen Mann, der
Fortress skip. Oh wait, wrong category.
Yeah. Like basically, for any person Z plays or any person, what made them a lot faster is skipping cutscene.
Als Kind hätte mir mein Vater
Sei
Geschichten von
vorsichtig. Da unten geht was vor.
We have a $3 donation from Daisune, who says, "Hey Robbie and all others, happy Easter. Hope this time my donation will be read during the run."
ist das
Yeah, there is so many cutscenes. Don't worry about that.
ist vollständig verwandelt.
Thanks. Happy Easter to you too, buddy.
Er hat die Macht des Sandes genutzt.
This run is literally Prince of Persia, the movie.
Artefakte ermöglichen es ihm, sie schnell durch die Stadt zu befördern. Er scheint die völlige Kontrolle zu besitzen. Es sieht derzeit nicht allzu gut für dich aus.
I didn't get anything he just said.
Überlasse dem Visier Babylon nicht.
What?
Weder Stadt
Like
noch
German
Thron.
is no.
Oh, what he just said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Er hat den Strahl als eine Art
So
Tor.
here I jump
Folgen ihm hindurch.
to avoid a cutscene and I press triangle, but it didn't do it. Yeah, it didn't want to do it. Ah. Well, I won't take too much risk. One more.
Sehr gut, Prinz. Dank deiner Untätigkeit kommt
Oh,
es zur
yeah.
Verstärkung.
Well, I totally forgot about that actually.
Yeah, the sand gate kind of steals the sand in a set radius, so you
Yeah.
can't take those.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's fun. Just do it sandless. Easy.
Yeah,
What
totally.
could go wrong?
Yeah, it's not like I have a pretty, not art skip, but precise skip
Yeah.
coming up.
So usually at every sand gate there's a red guard, which has a red guard sword with which has the really nice feature of giving you infinite sands, or sands regeneration rather. But for this run, unlike the zipless one where you can skip a lot of Darkprint sections, that's not the case here. So you lose your weapon at every Darkprint section, and the next one, the next one we encounter is not too soon, and it's just not beneficial to take the red guard sword in this run. That was easy. That was a skip, by the way.
Yeah, that was a pretty good skip. Like,
Did you load the enemies? No.
no,
Yeah.
so that was flawless. Basically, I jump before the platform because on the platform I will become the Dark Prince. So there will be the cutscene transformation and to Dark Prince, then back to Prince.
And also
enemies.
some platforming. I
Yeah.
guess. And some fighting,
Dieser Wagen sollte uns
Also, yeah. So
as he didn't load the enemies on the bottom.
yeah, sometimes you will load the enemies, but it's still a lot faster.
Yeah.
Bist du sicher?
And it's really cool. Like you jump right before the end, and you can still grab the ledge.
Wenn ich versage, ist es aus mit uns.
So, what every runner likes in a run: cutscene and auto-scroller, right? So this game has a lot of cutscene, and it has auto-scroller.
Prinz
nice.
erneut auf der
And it has Farah.
Er war erfüllt
No.
von dem Gedanken, das Schwert der Gerechtigkeit auf den Visier
Please let us
niederfahren zu
dream.
lassen.
As long as she's not here yet.
Yeah.
Sei wachsam.
So basically, I'm just going left and right. Like, I can also do. Yeah,
You can kind of do the whip, which does, I think, absolutely nothing.
exactly.
But it looks so cool.
Like
Can
this.
torture your horses.
Can someone escort this man out?
Banned from GDQ.
I can. During a cutscene.
Nice.
So that slow-mo was mandatory. Also, when there is an enemy, I just mash attack and I kill them.
Yeah, there's no timing. We literally just measure attack. There's no fail.
Yeah, which is like really unfortunate. Because of the timing, it would have been interesting.
There's actually a time save you just did there, because you can choose 2 different paths. And if you take the right one, you actually get a jump where slow motion activates, so that's the slower path.
Yeah, Robbie is right.
That looked kind of weird.
No?
Don't think that was intended.
It was.
Okay, sorry. Nice jump.
Nice physics.
Well done, Eraser. Oh wait, you can't do that when you play. It only works in cutscenes.
Yeah.
You play?
Shoutouts to TFS and Uplay.
Monka S.
Like also that movement is so cool.
But you can't do it if you play.
Yeah.
So versessen jagte den Visier.
There is no sound except Prince.
We have a $10 donation from Bonsley, who says, "Greetings from the UK and good luck with the run. Shout out to John and Carl watching the marathon at home."
Thank you for the good luck.
Hi, John and Carl at home.
Erstens, ich verdanke euch nicht mein Leben. Zweitens, seid ihr kein Mann.
That was bad.
Yeah. Another tiny skip if you do a max wall run, like a wall run which gets the maximum height possible. You can, after you jump off, you can grab that ledge.
Yeah.
Like it's not too big, a few seconds.
Like with fading it once, I basically saved no time, but I didn't lose any time.
Wir sind nicht länger allein. Warum tut ihr das? Wir haben nichts Böses getan.
So we will see an enemy through a window. So say hi. Hi.
And see you.
Yeah, we will just keep it with another safety fall. Right
Yeah,
here.
usually I have to take the jumping panel and then fight him, or well, at least encounter him. But why would he do that?
I press.
Nice sand gate, bye. So the sand gates usually give you, well, either upgrades or sand credits, which are really useful, except they're not. But the upgrades can actually give you different fighting techniques or like abilities or whatever. One of which we'll actually get later. I think Sandgate 4 is the one we get.
I think it's 3 actually.
3, okay, could be. So yeah, but most of them we'll just skip. So unlike in Warrior Within, where the portal number N basically gives you a fixed ability, like the nth portal you go through or encounter. Here it's actually bound to the sand gate of the area, which ability you get. So, like area 1 and 2, the sand gates we can skip because they're not useful for us. The first one would give us a new sand tank, and the second one, no idea. I've never played this.
Sand credit, I think.
Yeah, useful sand credits. So, you can just skip those. There's no benefit to it.
Yeah, basically it's like one out of 2 gives you something useful. Eraser versus Cable. So for this 2 archer, I just hold there, I wait for him to hit me while I fall down, and then I can just progress. And now there will be 3 more archer. First one is no big deal. The 2 other one are, how can I say? You would need slow-mo power normally, but we don't have it yet. Like, I don't think they tested this part of the game. These 2 archers are...
Oh, this part they didn't test?
Yeah, well... Can I dub it in French?
No.
Très étrange. Je me demande si...
Freaking nerds, man.
So, yeah. I would just wait for that archer.
Yeah, we don't want to aggro the archers just yet, because if you do, those will shoot you and you can shoot you and you can get over the gap, which is hilarious.
I only took 2 arrows, which is good, honestly. Like it's my average. Casually, I was stuck there for a long time.
Also, that safety fall to the chain
Nice.
will do something at the next dagger panel for whatever reason.
Yeah,
Note 1.
but this time it won't because I didn't grab the first ledge.
Okay, okay.
Like I bonk on the wall and grab the
Oh yeah, right.
down ledge, and that just fix it for whatever reason. It's faster and fix this, so yeah. So coming up is the first boss of the game.
And it has a really cool skip.
No,
Well, you can skip the first cutscene.
no.
I
don't see
guess
what
you
the-
can't. Never mind, that was mistaken. Or can you?
No. I was too much to the left. So basically, I have to be a few pixels away from this cutscene, do a wall run on the door, and then do some precise wall jump, and I will be out of bounds.
You
And,
can jump through the ceiling and onto the kind of seats of the arena, so you could skip this cutscene. It's like 15 seconds, I think.
Yeah, if you get it fast, is 19, but this is hard.
Where's the game? Oh.
So this is Krompa. No one loves Krompa. He's beautiful and stuff, you know, like he's really sexy, but that's all.
What?
What?
French people are weird.
So basically, the first fight is just killing his eyes, stabbing his eyes.
Yeah, just stab them out.
Yeah, so with a quick time event. And then I will be able to hit him on his leg.
Actually, for the hits in the second phase, Eraser will use an attack which he already used early in the game. It's a power attack. If you hold the attack button, you can charge up an attack, and it will, I think, deal third of damage.
Yeah. Like I roll twice, and I do a charge attack here.
Yeah.
But did a huge amount of damage. Waiting here, waiting a little, or else he would be invincible.
Yeah.
So here, yeah, I hit him during his attack, and another charge attack. What was it? Oh,
Nice.
there is still quick time event actually. Forgot about them.
Yeah. But actually, if he hits you with his sword when he wears his sword, I think it's the sword which insta kills you. But if he only kicks you away, it's like half health, third health, or no, makes a lot of damage.
Yeah, it kind of depends on which swing he hits you with his leg.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it can.
But the sword is actually.
The sword is like 99.9% of your health to be accurate. That's just stupid as fuck. So here we became the Dark Prince. There was I was. Yeah. Okay, I will take a stand just in case.
During that boss fight, with a $17 donation from Noodle Dragon, we have reached $4,000.
Okay, I can clap right now. I will clap at the next cutscene. So yeah, like the platforming really changed when you're the Dark Prince. But it's not that interesting at first. Like it's basically just open doors when there is something you can use too. Just like elf here.
Yeah. So the most interesting thing about this Dark Prince section, I guess, is that you can one-cycle it if you're fast enough. Your health doesn't run out. Like you make it with a tiny bit of health to the transformation where you get back, or transform back into the prince.
Yeah.
But because of starter was a bit slow, Eraser took the sand for safety.
Yeah. I think I should be able to do it. Like,
Yeah,
I would have been able, but it's too risky. Like we already lost 2 minutes in the start, so yeah.
Did you just roll downstairs?
No.
Okay, sorry.
So now I can clap. So this is like Toka's biggest contribution to this community and this game. The name of this cutscene, Prince of Persia.
Sie einer.
We actually did it.
Woher kennt ihr meinen Namen?
Ja,
Yeah.
How do you know me?
Brenne auf deine Antwort.
ich hörte Geschichten. Wundersame Märchen. über eine
And then he
bezaubernde,
just made up a
tapfere
story.
indische Prinzessin. Sie kam nach Babylon.
Yeah, you rather should have said I encountered you in the first game, but I rewound back time, and the whole game never happened, so you don't know me. That's cool.
Oh, jetzt will sie uns sogar töten.
Wie in aller
So
Welt
up
konnte
until
es so
now,
lange
we were aiming for Vizier, but now we will aim for Farah like we want her. By our side.
Big mistake.
True. So that archer will shoot me here. And now we pray it doesn't shoot me here.
Yeah, nice. If you have a secondary, there's a nice combo you can do, like some kind of whirlwind attack, which is quite effective against enemies. As you saw there, it was one combo and he was done. But if you don't have a secondary, the like power attack or some other combo where you jump over him or something.
Yeah, also when we will get slow-mo, you can just slow-mo and convert them.
Bereits vergessen.
Yeah.
Vielleicht helfen ein paar Pfeile.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Wir müssen sie einholen.
Okay.
Ich schätze, wir
He
beide
didn't saw
setzen
me.
ganz
Okay.
unterschiedliche Erwartungen in das Mädchen.
That was good.
Nice. You really want to kill the red guard here before he kind of stabs the sand gate and activates it, which would spawn a wave of other enemies, like I think 5 enemies or something around that.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Which you then have to fight before before the sand gate is deactivated, and you can well end the fight and grab your new ability or sand credits.
And here we got slow-mo. Which is really important. Like without slow-mo, we can progress actually.
How did you know you got slow-mo? There was no screen saying that.
Yeah, the screen were part of the cinematics, and since we deleted those for performance issue, time gain, and because it's fun, more fun like this. Okay.
I think the cinematics actually make for 10 or 15 minutes in this run. I timed the leaderboard at one point, I don't remember it anymore, but it's
Ich haben viel
ridiculous.
Yeah, but just
And unlike in Sands of Time, you can't skip the cinematics. It's the same as Story Within.
yeah. Like for example, the first cinematic is like 2 or 3 minutes long, something like this.
Yeah.
Then you have a 1 minute cutscene like we had at the start.
Yeah.
nahm ihn.
So every reset you would have to wait for 4 minutes.
Er
Yeah.
tötete meinen Vater,
And,
Basically Ocarina of Time.
und nahm mich gefangen. All das
and
nur um eine
Dagger Split is where you will reset the most. So I think you will go crazy.
Und ihn für
One time I reset Dagger only for 4 hours.
Seid der Sohn Scharalats, der Prinz von Persia.
And when I got past Dagger, the one died 5 minutes after.
Wir haben ein gemeinsames Ziel. Vielleicht sollten wir zusammengehen.
Vielleicht. Vorausgesetzt, ihr haltet mit.
So basically we just said Farah like
Sehen's einfacher.
we're strong, hey, we should team up.
So ist sie.
And she's like, we'll see.
Ich weiß, dass sie ein wertvoller Verbündeter ist.
We have a $10 donation from Zonehammer. Says, thanks for the runs, guys. Keep up the good works. Remind me of so many games I need to play. Stay frosty.
Wow, okay, eat me.
So this was an example of archers
Yeah.
being the greatest enemies in the game.
And this one happens really rarely. Like, I think I did only 20 times or so. Like, it's really rare. So since I want to keep the red guard sword, I will do a charge attack here. It's a little slower, but as you can see, my durability is almost at half, and I don't want to take any risk.
Yeah, with secondary combos, the weapons get used up quite quickly.
Yeah.
So if you have a sword you want to keep, like the red guard sword, which regenerates sand, you kind of want to avoid that. That was the point here.
So I'm losing like around 3 seconds by slow-mo charge attacking this guy. But at least I'm sure I will keep my red guard sword. It's a little safer. I don't really need it, but it's a lot better for the next area with a lot of hard skip. And I will probably need to rewind actually.
Wasn't there a diagonal jump here?
Yeah, that saves 0.3 seconds if you do it fast. So no, there is not. No one should do that diagonal jump.
Als der Dahaka
Here we
besiegt
jump
war,
diagonally.
begann der Prinz sein früheres Ich wiederzuerlangen. Die Verzweiflung, die ihn einst trieb, war von ihm abgefallen. Und so düster alles schien, plötzlich gab es Hoffnung. Hoffnung, dass das Land und der gemarterte Held...
Was?
So we team up with Farah now, and we see the Vizier. Like, all of this is his fault.
Es ist der Wesir.
Yeah, it is the Vizier,
Etwas
like Prince said.
Etwas Wundervolles.
So he's like immortal, but since we have the Dagger of Time, we can probably kill him.
Seid froh, dass
Probably.
fort ist. Ihr hättet keine
We'll
Chance.
see at the end.
Oh,
Spoiler,
töricht
we can.
von mir. Ihr habt recht. Vielleicht sollten
I thought we
uns
killed the Vizier at the end of Sense of Time. How is he still here?
Ich
Because in Warrior Within we
ein paar Tagesreisen.
came back in time,
Sicher hat sich
so
alles geregelt, bis wir
we
zurück
never
sind.
killed the Vizier, we never
Wenn
met
ihr mich
Farah.
verspotten wollt, dann bitte.
We
That makes a lot
never.
of sense.
Aber
Yeah,
ihr seid
of
so
course.
besessen auf seinen Tod, dass ihr
Story.
jegliche Taktik
Okay.
überhaupt- Ihr hättet sterben können.
Wahrscheinlich. Aber jetzt müssen wir
Where
in
we
den
like,
Tempel.
you could have died, and the prince like,
Wir
yeah, probably.
verschwenden Zeit.
Das wird das Beste sein.
Okay, so here I will use slow-mo before going down, because there is invisible enemy.
That should still work.
Yeah. Like that was intended.
Yeah. Nice.
So this keep saves a lot of time. Because normally you will have to fight the enemy, then use a dagger panel and stuff, but just so long.
Yeah, it's quite slow. The thing is, if you don't slow-mo, it's a classical auto-targeting problem. You couldn't do the wall jumps that the pillars eraser used to do because the enemy would get prioritized, so the prince would vault over him. Yeah,
Yeah, that's also why I use slow-mo.
exactly.
Ich weiß nicht, ob ich mag, wie sie immer vorprescht.
Keine Angst. Sie hat sich
Yeah,
bereits
nice
als sehr
jump.
hilfreich.
Finally, a good jump. Woo! We are in. So in this section, like, I tried to jump.
Weißt
Yeah,
du,
no, that's too early. I'm stupid. Okay. Yeah,
weißt du,
I just needed
über das
to redo it.
nachgedacht, was Farah vorhin gesagt
So we jump at the end because it's faster, obviously,
hat. Er ist jetzt
as you were able to see.
Der Dolch machte ihn zu dem, was er ist. Er kann es ihm auch wieder nehmen.
Ich schätze, wir werden früh genug erfahren, ob das stimmt.
So far the game was basically glitchless, aside from the archers, but that's not our fault for them existing. But upcoming is one of the very few glitches, as they're considered minor glitches. Not this, but the one after that, the 360 beam glitch, where if you get up at the end of a beam, you can control the direction the prince jumps in, and we'll use that to like save a few seconds.
Oh, nice.
Nice. And from here on, we can jump and go back. Jump and there we go. That skip is says way more, or is way more useful than it looks like at first. Like you don't save as much time by skipping platforming, but you skip loading the enemies. So you can just move your box or whatever in peace and completely skip the sand gate without being bothered.
Yeah, to give you an example, in the category All Powers, where you have to take all the sand gate, I think I would save like 25 seconds
Von der anderen Seite
Just,
aus kann ich vielleicht einen Weg
just
finden,
because of the
die Tür
fight.
zu öffnen.
Okay, so upcoming is a really nice puzzle. Oh wait.
So normally you would move like every platform and stuff. Farah would go to the end. There would be dogs and stuff. but we don't care about it. We can just get to the level like this.
The skip was found by Epic Dude Guy. Which actually saves like 2 minutes or something. Like this puzzle is really long and annoying.
Yeah, and also every time Farah move from a platform to another one, there is a little cutscene
Sure.
when they just talk.
Yeah. Farah, are you okay, by the way? It was kind of... You in? Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the air. Why? Well, Farah was in a wall, and it was fine.
I don't judge, sorry.
Okay, so we have to do it another time. Basically, Farah heard people crying for help, and we are like, okay, Farah, go there, and we will just kill the vizier.
Bye. Okay, that skip is one of the bigger skips in the Soul run, which also uses a safety fall to wall run over the fence, which usually is not possible, or the railing or whatever.
So this Star Prince section is for me the hardest of the game because of your health management actually, and some pretty stupid thing that we will talk about later if this happens.
But it won't.
There is like a 70% chance. Totally random number, but
I kind of brutally killed that guy. I think this game is like for 12-year-olds, like 12 plus. Yeah, it's cool. Just kind of cut him in half. No big deal.
At least I play it when I was 13. So yeah.
Well, see what became of you.
Yeah,
You
that's
run
not a
this
good
game.
idea. Not let your kid play this game. They will become bold. Okay, so I will try to focus a little there. Like, it's really tight to make the optimal sand management here for your health.
Yeah, so of course there are multiple pots you could get to refill your health, but the fastest is obviously to take the least amount possible, which means you kind of have to
One,
wait
two,
the
three,
longest amount possible. Yeah, easy.
That was scary.
3. You're supposed to pull that thing out all the way so it doesn't go back in, but it also spawns dogs. But dogs are really annoying.
Yeah.
And steal your sand.
And since I was using a slow-mo, I was able to make this cycle. And now I have to break this spot, wait 1, 2, one run before the dog happen. Okay.
You can't destroy those spots normally because of auto-aiming again. That's why Razor had to kind of wall run to destroy them. And... free.
Yes!
Why are you clapping?
So yeah, this game is so well coded that on the second statue, often the prince will just fall down for no reason.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. Just done. Bye.
Yeah, and it can happen 4 times in a row and then you're dead. Because you don't have any more sense. Because since we are the Dark Prince now, we lost our Red Guard Sword and the ability to rewind. So
Well, not to rewind, but to regain sense.
yeah,
Regenerate sense, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So, in this place, there is like a pretty recent skip to replace one bullshit one, but I have trouble getting it.
Rip my skip.
No, like here maybe?
Yeah, it's
No,
a bit more.
no. Okay. Like it's really precise, like I have to play with it a little more, but yeah.
Yeah, the game usually waterlocks you, so you're not able to wall run when you're standing in water. But you're actually wall running in a place... Interesting. You're actually wall running in a place which is like at the edge of the water, so you're kind of standing on solid ground. It's really... It's quite tight. But there you can do a full wall run, so you don't have to drain the water in that area. It's just kind of slow.
Yeah,
Kind of skip that. Replaces the infamous pot wall run.
which isn't that hard. Now that I'm used to it, but this strat is a little faster, so I have to learn it.
Yeah, you usually, like in the old strat, you would have used a pot to get a kind of angled wall run. It's really weird and quite precise, but that also would have given you a full wall run to one of the pillars to grab them.
So slowly but
no.
surely we are coming to cutscene drop.
Und ihr? Wo sind die Soldaten?
Tot.
Where are the soldiers?
Alle tot.
Dead.
Aber ich
All
sah den
dead.
Visier.
They were all
Oder
dead.
was aus ihm geworden ist. Er flog in Richtung Palast.
Dann müssen wir dorthin.
But Farah is stuck, so we have to release Farah
Stecke fest.
with a nice safety fall.
Nice.
Oh,
Easy. This is actually the first safety fall
yeah.
ever found by Drunken Dress, as I said before, which I guess kind of revolutionized this category.
Yeah, totally. Like this run was alright before, but now it's really fun because there is a lot of shortcut. Also, there was enemy, but cutscenes, so no enemies. Magic.
Vielen Dank, Prinz.
Gerne. Das Problem ist, jetzt sitze ich fest.
Typisch Weib. Sie ist dir problemlos und jetzt hast du es.
Erlaubt mir, mich zu revanchieren.
Why is the Dark Prince so sexist, by the way?
Like he's like everything wrong in the prince.
Well, yeah.
So I
Should
guess
stop.
the prince is a little sexist, and so
Was sagt der?
Dark Prince banned from GDQ.
Egal, weiter.
We
That
have
looked
a
like a
$10 donation from Plastic Buddha, who says, I always loved playing the Prince of Persia games. Always love watching movement mechanics. Roll everywhere.
roll is OP.
Fahrer ist wohl auf.
Du verbringst so viel Zeit damit, Röcken hinterherzuschauen. Muss
And
das sein?
free.
Yeah,
Ihr klingt verärgert. Etwa eifersüchtig.
you have at least a second to do a jump.
Klick schnell zum Palast.
So coming up is the cutscene drop.
Which is free, according to Robbie.
Yeah, so it's kind of a run killer because it saves 1 minute if you get it, but the time window to get it is really precise. So focus time.
This is the trick, almost frame perfect, that I talked about before.
Da seid ihr.
Okay,
Good.
I think it's good.
Unten
Yeah.
ist der Feind.
Wohl denn. Aber lasst
Yes.
Let's go.
Right, so as I said before, like during the start of the run, you don't take fall damage during a cutscene. So the idea is to fall down as soon as the cutscene starts.
kann den Palast von hier aus sehen.
But still activate the
Kommt her zu
cutscene.
mir.
So
Yeah,
yeah, if you go too early, you'll just fall down
yeah,
without the cutscene. But if you go too late, well, obviously you won't.
yeah.
You'll still be at the ledge. So
There is also technique to go down without without getting near the cutscene, but then there won't be the next area won't be loaded because the next trigger is just at the start of the cutscene,
yeah.
like the load trigger. And so coming up is a pretty long cutscene. So
It's like a theme with this game, honestly.
yeah, have fun.
What? So how's the run so far?
Habt ihr
How's it
gehört?
going? How do you like the run so far? No, you have to.
So yeah, the start was pretty awful, like 11 minutes dagger.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Yeah,
it's
but
going
after that
well.
it was quite good.
Yeah.
Like no big mistakes.
Yeah, but Master is coming up, so I don't know how I will.
Es sind eure
Under there.
Untertanen. Ihr seid die
I hope the runner will be able to do this.
Alright, I guess I should go back because there's like 30 seconds left. What was fun talking to you guys.
Thanks
See
for
you
the
later.
interviews.
Habt ihr etwa vergessen, was er euch angeht?
Good luck, dude.
Aber ich.
Ihr werdet von Schuldgefühlen geplagt, Fahrer. Er hat euch am Leid eures Volkes teilhaben lassen und ihr konntet nichts tun. Ihr tragt
We have a $5 donation from Burzum, who says, question for the runner and the couch. Which Prince of Persia game is your favorite? Fairy Tale first, Brutal second, or the third one in between attempt?
und all dem ein Ende bereiten.
It's end of time, so first for me.
Versorgt ihre Hiebwunden.
2008.
Okay, seriously, just make this guy live. I'm not kidding.
Sands of Time, unironically best pop game.
Hey,
And my favorite is Warrior Within.
Pop 3D, of course.
What?
Masterpiece.
So yeah, Pop 3D is a game before the Sun trilogy. It's not that well known from people. But
Well, until it will be at ESA this year. Pressure.
Sie hatte den Prinzen also in ihren Fängen. Er fürchtete um ihre Sicherheit. Auch
okay,
wenn
this
sie
time I
ein
killed him.
Mensch war.
Yesterday he went to the platform I'm coming and it was awkward.
I kind of stood there, and the second after he was gone, despawned.
Yeah. Let's see, okay. So here we're becoming the Dark Prince again. So I slow-mo right there for the enemy to not shoot me during my jump, like right here. Okay. Also I couldn't deactivate slow-mo or else I would get a boost, and that's a glitch and it's not allowed in this category. Yeah, also that door is really funny. Here I will break something just by working on it, so I can get it here.
Is this Forgotten Sands?
No, because in Forgotten Sand you have to jump.
Oh, right. Damn.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, take it easy, buddy.
That's... I'm not used to him seeing me right here, so I kind of panicked. Sorry. So here it's some...
Best skip of this area.
Yeah, we kind of have to... Oh. To do it with a jump, because the wall run is glitch. And I can just fall down. Oh.
Yeah, also the archer could hit you, right?
Yeah. But it could also hit me during the jump.
Yeah, but with Warren it's more likely because you're like kind of longer in one direction of it.
You're right. So coming up is the second boss, which is also the worst one. And I blame the one who found the strat for her.
Who was that?
Like,
I think it was some French guy.
yeah, that guy just found one thing in the game and it's this. What the fuck? Seriously. Well, I found the strat, but Robbie found the setup for it. So it's not that bad. From difficulty 11 out of 10, it's now only 10 out of 10.
Seems like Epic Duty I found quite a lot in this game, on this category rather.
Epic
What's your
guy.
PB?
I don't run this category. But yeah, some of the strats were relevant for zipless as well, until we found other glitches for zipless.
Yeah, before Zipless was cool.
Yeah.
Okay, focus.
Ihr wisst genau, dass das Freudenhaus jetzt sicher ist. Wenn ich jedoch dieses Sandmonster nicht töte, wird es für Farah gewiss zu einer Gefahr.
So we actually do a precise set of inputs here to fully manipulate her. And also here we're doing block roll chains. Because usually like you see a health bar at the bottom and at one point the first phase is over and the second phase starts. Where Mahasti then, like we become the Dark Prince and Mahasti will jump around the platforms so we have to hit there. And it's really slow. So there are two attacks which you can do which does not start the second phase, namely the block roll attack and the side roll attack around her. And yeah, the block roll is the most useful one. And what we usually want to do is we want to use all of 3 sands for slowing, such that the block roll chain goes on and on. This should be good. Yeah.
Yeah. I did 2 more attack than usual.
Yeah, just to go safe.
Yeah. So it should be good.
Yeah. Because now the second phase, hence the name, Master Zero Cycle, hence the second phase should be over by just mashing triangle.
Yeah.
Because her health is basically down already.
Yeah.
There she wants to jump, but she can't, and she's dead. Well, not yet. Some weird mashing.
Like normally I would have to hit her 4 times, but since I did 2 more block / side roll attack, only 1 was enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was alright. Like
Was okay.
it's average.
Like you got two slow-mos in, right?
Yeah,
That was free.
I'm used to getting 2.
Yeah.
Getting 3 is really good, but when she's giving me that pattern, it's quite hard actually.
Yeah.
And I wanted to keep a send, like if I couldn't be sure to get 3 cycle,
Yeah.
just in case she kick me in the void.
Yeah.
Because she can kick you and you will fall off the arena and die.
Yeah. So actually, if in case it wasn't clear, you need the slow-mo, so you can actually chain the block rolls. Without the slow-mo, you will not block roll into her, but you'll jump over her. And then you kind of have to set up the block rolls after that, so it's kind of slow.
Yeah. And since in this category we only have 3 cents, it's quite risky, at least for marathon, of course. So here I will die.
Oh, cool. And time.
So I can spawn here, which is like at the end of the area.
Yeah, just a little death warp.
Yeah.
A few seconds.
Basically, like the death ward itself doesn't save time. Like it would have taken me the same amount of time
Yeah.
to get there. But I respawn with full health, so I can skip getting a sand. In the end, it's like 2 seconds faster because of the sand.
Yeah.
And it's free, so you should do it.
Yeah, and I found that death warp because I am bad at this game. And I actually just died after the boss. And I was like, oh, wait. You spawn here now. That's cool.
Yeah, so if I didn't death ward, I would have been dead here. And my sand is here. Like I just break something by walking up on it. And I get my sand.
And collected by flying over it. But the sand is as nice as just to fly towards you.
Still better than waiting 3 seconds near the sand.
Yeah.
Also, the enemy are really far like this because we didn't stop and use slow-mo. Or else, like I couldn't have jumped to get the chain because of auto-targeting. Another safety fall. A really cool one, but really precise one.
Yeah, that one's actually quite high, so the time is quite precise, or else you'll actually die from fall damage. So you have to start the safety fall quite late on the wall run.
Ah, okay. Give me sand. Yeah, I just took sand because it's like 1 second slower and I wanted to have 3 sand for the next one.
So upcoming is a confusing puzzle.
Yeah.
Unlike you, speedrun. Or unless you speedrun, rather.
So, goodbye puzzle. We will go back here. And do this. Okay, I do it with my right hand, but...
Should have done no hands. Actually pre-recorded.
Story-wise, Farah is scared because we are a dark monster, like a sand monster. Whatever.
Yeah, she saw us at Mass. She's like, well, you're a sand monster.
Yeah.
What, dude?
Like, you like to us, everything. And now she's telling us, like, we are not someone good. We prefer killing than saving our people and stuff.
I mean, it's kind of true, honestly.
Yeah. Farah is like the more logic person in this game, like in the whole trilogy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Slow down there, buddy.
Who is logic? Kadina who wants to kill the prince, but because she wants to kill the prince, he kill her. Like what?
I guess true. Yeah.
Oh, I should play.
Now just take your time. You're not in a hurry here or anything.
Yeah,
Sie scheinen das Licht nicht zu mögen.
Okay.
Was war das?
So I have to dodge that one. Dodging attack isn't that hard, it's just timing, like you have to see when is like half done with his attack, you can roll.
In meiner Jugend verlor ich mich oft in den Gassen der oberen Stadt. Ich rannte und
Nice small
irrte
skip.
ziellos umher und mein Hirn ersann schreckliche Kreaturen. Die Dächer und Durchgänge erschienen wie
Height is actually enough for you to grab the ledge and not
aber
fall off
jetzt
it.
ist alles anders.
That's
Die
cool.
Farbe ist abgeblättert. Das Leben hat der Stille Platz gemacht. Nun herrscht
Okay, here normally I should move a box, but moving the box is really slow.
And in 3. Oh no.
No. The day this happen in 3, I will buy you a pizza.
Der Palast ist nah.
Nice.
Doch ist der Weg der richtige?
You will never get your pizza from me.
Ihm blieb nun nichts mehr übrig, als
Okay,
hinzunehmen.
so for this area, I want to give a shout out to Asko,
Zwar aus eigener Schuld.
because he found the skip I'm about to do.
Und hätte
The
er
Danish
ihm
legend.
Gefühl gezeigt,
Yeah, like Asko found so much stuff in the trilogy.
doch jetzt war es leider zu spät.
Like even before any of us was around, basically.
Oder vielleicht gerade
Like he's in the community since I think
fühlte sich der Prinz
2014,
von Fahrers Worten
13, maybe even before that.
Yeah, like he was here at the start with me, Joe, like in the Skype group where there was only 4 people.
wissenlosen alter Ego überwunden.
That was quite insane, honestly.
What is Skype? Yeah.
Yeah, like to give you an idea.
Du warst so still. Was geht in dir vor?
So normally here I should have activated lever
Wo ist nur der Prinz, den
to
ich
move
kenne? Ist ein starker
pillar and
Krieger.
stuff.
Hör auf, sentimental zu sein. Das
Can
passt
just do
nicht
this.
zu dir.
Wäre es
And
etwas, das ich
water.
verdrängen könnte, würde ich es tun.
And let's skip half of this area.
Auf dich wartet die größte Prüfung deines Lebens.
So Asko, you rocks. One, two, three, four. I jump, but I guess I didn't.
Ein wahrer Krieger kämpft nicht nur für sich selbst.
Another really cool skip, like it saves 3 seconds, but it's just so cool.
Eigenes Schicksal? Größe
On that door, and then you can just fall down.
Aber was ihr
Oh no, I
ist,
wanted to roll.
Well, rip 3 seconds.
And
diesen Disput später
I'm pressing, okay, I'm pressing block, but the game was like, nah. Oh yeah, also when you become the Dark Prince and then go back to normal Prince, your health is full. That's why I'm not really drinking water to refill my health.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm just waiting for Dark Prince transformation and stuff.
Yeah.
So here is my little pony.
What?
It's the same. So it's not really a boss. It's like a mini boss. 3 attack and it's done.
And done.
And then you ride him.
My little pony, my little pony.
Oh, well, I hit a wall. That's unfortunate. Time loss. Oh wait. So yeah, like in this golem ride, if you don't hit any wall, it will slow down. So I kind of hit wall intentionally.
To keep the speed, yeah. The
Yeah.
developers didn't really intend you to be this good with their shitty controls. So.
Yeah. Like the golem will be really slow. Like it's 8 to 10 second loss.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. C'est ridicule.
Nice French.
Thanks.
So Toka is actually French.
Evidently. Nice safety. Safe.
Fahren, wenn ihr
Yeah.
zurückkommt.
Why would she do this?
I don't know. 3 rolls and I can start while running there. Avoid killing the enemy and moving a box.
Yeah, because the Warren makes it either way if you time it right.
That one is quite easy. Like even as a casual, I was able to do it. and I'm really bad at video games. So because of Farah, the prince is now someone good. Like what the no. And people are in this building of fire. Like I point the screen, but you can't see my screen, so yeah. But yeah, like people are in it, and we want to save them.
Like how the flames is coming out of every window, but we can still make it.
Yeah.
Wie passend. Ein brennendes Gebäude mit hilflosen Menschen, die nach Rettung winseln.
Was meint ihr?
Das klingt nach einer Falle.
Lächerlich.
Ach ja.
No. Oh yeah. Didn't have rewind time. Great. Well, okay, I made it. I don't know how, but I made it.
Falle oder nicht, ich werde gebraucht.
Das bringt nichts Gutes.
Oh, come on, just one on. Okay, give me that sand because it will steal me another sand.
And
Okay. So I will let you explain why I save this.
yeah, you could actually see the prince kind of going into the panel like a bit, and that particular panel is really weird. If you clip into it too far, nobody knows what influences it, but if that happens, the game just crashes.
So that's why I save
And
actually.
run over 1 hour 10 in, nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Hence the save. Which you normally don't do it in the run, but for marathon, obviously you want some kind of backup.
Yeah. Like in a run, your run is just dead. Like you won't make up 3 minutes of time loss. Like this.
Yeah.
And water. So coming up is the best puzzle in the world, right? Do you want to do it, Toka?
Nobody ever wanted to do that. Should do 1 skip %.
Viel Spaß.
Nice little drop there.
Yeah.
Eigene Faust machen. Ich halte mich am besten da raus.
Like on the left side under the swing pole, there's just a bit of collision you can land on and roll off and not die. Because someone made this game.
And what's the problem? Okay, I'm late for my cycle. I will just save it like this.
Easy.
Yeah, improvise.
Also enough 1 cent so he can destroy 3 objects and get 3 cents back.
Yeah.
As the cent count is below 2, so guaranteed cent.
So here is a 1 minute cutscene and a 3 minute puzzle.
And after that,
Another scroller! So yeah, but the worst part is like if you're not focusing us during the puzzle, you can lose up to 30 seconds. Just because of movement. Like you will have to move 2 levers basically to move a statue, but the 2 levers are really far from each other.
Mir den Weg und gib mir Stärke.
Like, you will be able to see that. Like the puzzle itself is really clever. At least I found it clever. Like as a casual, it was really good.
but how the puzzle is implemented is really poor game design.
Yeah.
Come at me at Ubisoft.
So we will have to move the statue to break that door.
Actually, I guess as there's nothing better to do, I think, Robbie, correct me if I'm wrong, I think in this area, the quicksand was first discovered? Or we first tried stuff with it? No. Okay, bro.
Well, here the quicksand glitch is the most promising, as you can skip like the cutscene at the start of this, and you can skip the entire puzzle.
Yeah, but
So-
when we first tried stuff here, we didn't really know how it works yet. Oh,
Yeah, this is kind of where we first started trying when we discovered the quicksand glitch for the first time, but we didn't really understand it, so it was kind of a weird setup. Yeah, so if you don't know, the quicksand glitch is where you jump and then you rewind, and then you do that 21 times. with also duping the sand. And then you slowly get synced into the ground. And if you do it 21 times, you can actually get low enough to roll under doors and walls.
Yeah.
So you can get out of bounds. And then the trigger for the next part is actually right outside at the door that Eraser's gonna break in like 20 minutes.
But still, there's some small optimization. Yes, you can see. Usually, you're supposed to take the ladders and the upper kind of bridge to get over. But in a few positions, like if the statue is in a few specific positions, you can use it to jump over a bit quicker. Yeah. So that's why that's also why you have to focus a bit.
There is two positions where it's quite easy, and one where it's quite hard to get on the statue because the prince will auto-target the ladder.
Yeah.
So I will try, but if I grab the ladder, it's like yeah, whatever. I will just climb it and lose 5 seconds. The second one is right now. Except I was on the wrong side. And this is like the one where it's quite hard. As you can see, like the... I have to go... Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I press jump and then the prince just walked to the ladder for whatever reason. Also, I have to be careful to not jump onto the lever, like that I can activate, or else I will lose also 5 seconds. I will also lose 5 seconds.
So as we have some downtime, how does the audience like the run so far?
The run is very good. It's the best game in the series. I'm enjoying it very much.
That's cool. Thanks. How about you?
I'd say 5 out of 7.
Well, perfect. Nice. Thanks for this interview.
All right, two more. Back to the studio. two more lever, and then we are good until another scroller. Why am I playing this game with this puzzle?
We're reminded there are kind of people burning this building, but take your time.
Yeah. The first time I think it took me like more than an hour, but the building didn't broke, people didn't die.
At first, if you don't know what to do in this puzzle, it's really confusing.
So apparently I should give a shout out to chat. So good job guys, I hope you're enjoying the run as well.
Thanks.
So same as the first auto-scroller basically. It's a little harder casually, but once you did it like 2 or 3 times, it's boring as hell.
Yeah, the first turret race is like 1 minute, something like that, 1:30. And this one is, I think, 3 minutes, roughly. Just to give you an idea how much longer it is. Feel free to correct me. I haven't played this game in years.
I haven't timed it ever. I'm just doing it like...
It's just by gut feeling, basically.
Well, it's 1:17 on the clock, so we'll see. Please? Okay.
Some of the jumps can be quite finicky. You saw these doorways were not too big, so you kind of have to jump into them precisely with the chariot.
Yeah.
But as Reza said, it's just a matter of getting used to 2-3 runs and you have it.
Yeah.
Also, you should use the whip more on the horses to go faster. Thanks.
Dude, I'm mashing X. Oh, finally. Wait, I have to be careful because I almost died. In before we found out it saves a frame each time. Alright, so this is finally over. And now we have the third boss in the game. He's the guy who put the building in fire. so we will kill him because he was win. But surprise! There are 2 people. So this is twins.
Just kicked us in the back.
Yeah.
That's illegal. People can't do that.
And they're really like fire, as you can see. So basically I have to hit the sword guy before being able to attack the axe guy.
Yeah, you have to attack the sword guy until the axe guy jumps at you. The game goes kind of into slow-mo and you power attack the axe guy, which does the most damage to him in this situation.
Okay, that was flawless.
Nice. So basically 2 cycle.
Yeah. The first cycle is consistent, but the second one can be tricky because of the sword guy. Like sometimes it will just hit you so much, the axe guy will just go up and then you have one more cycle. And
that was momentum.
Physics.
50-gram arrow against 100 kilograms.
But it's an headshot.
Well, yeah, sorry. You're right.
Did you ever play shooter? Alright, so...
More auto-scroller.
No, I actually have to play here if I don't want to lose 15 seconds. Yeah.
So for this fight, the strat is basically to use your chain all the time for a minute. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah, but
also you counter sometimes. I apologize.
Yeah, because when you're the Dark Prince... Okay, nice combo. When you're the Dark Prince, like every counter will kill them in easy mode. Okay. That wasn't you that I was aiming, but okay.
Yeah, but usually the fastest is to chain or chain combo, depends on.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Can she... what the... Is she immortal? Okay. I often start my combo with a dagger just to get... what? Just to get like a certain result. Like this. So I can chain them like this.
Can't the game kind of soft lock here, or is that zipless only?
No. It can happen in NMG. So basically, like the last wave of enemy won't go down, and you just have to wait until you die. Wait.
Another safety save for a crash, which could happen in like 1 minute, 1.5, 2 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, more than 2 minutes because of the color cutscene.
Oh yeah, okay, I guess. 2 minutes of gameplay.
So, another shout out to Asko for this area. Like normally you have to bring an elevator all the way to the top. It's like 3 minutes, I think. But if everything goes well, I will be able to show you a really cool skip.
So the idea behind the skip is really simple and also really stupid. And when this was found, we asked ourselves, or at least I asked myself, how did I not think of this before?
Yeah.
It's so obvious.
So let's focus a little to not fail the jump. Oh, shoot.
Still good.
Yeah, but the enemy will spawn.
Yeah.
And this. And yeah. I might be too late.
So what you do is you kind of use slow-mo to slow down the elevator, but you're still at normal speed. So if you're quick enough and do also do this diagonal jump there.
Yes.
Nice. You can get on top of the elevator and skip the second half of it by just wall jumping up to the trigger, which starts this cutscene.
Blau.
That wasn't even close.
Wohin führt uns die Frage?
So yeah, like the enemy blocked me. The enemy spawned because I grabbed the ledge, but with my hand.
Yeah, so kind of you hung down, so...
Yeah, hang down. That's the word.
Nun denn,
And the trigger is just below the ledge.
Yeah.
So that was unfortunate, but my angle wasn't the best. But since I have to do it really fast.
man kann sie nicht mit Würde essen. Viel Arbeit für wenig Kerne.
So, what is your favorite color?
Ich glaube,
Blue? Best dialogue in the game.
Yeah.
Es ist das Herz der hängenden Gärten. Dies hier ist das Räderwerk.
So here there will be 2 ninja ladies that I will try to manipulate. It's working 80% of the time. So we'll see. Because I don't want to fight them, it's really slow and they trip me a lot in general. So I go there, I wait, then I can try to open this lever.
warte, bis sie stehen bleiben, bevor du angreifst.
Yeah, so as this is no usual cutscene, those 2 ladies could have hit you within the cutscene and stopped the animation for you turning the lever, and that's what you don't want.
Yeah.
So that's why you can manipulate their positions, so you can turn the lever in peace and they, well, other kind of platforms you activate, I guess.
Here I was turning the camera to see when this would come down. So I could...
Slow-mo for cycles.
yeah. But save like 10 seconds.
Yeah, the platforms going in and out are really slow. So every cycle really counts.
No, I don't have any sand because I needed 2 sand for elevator skip. And 1 sand for this.
3. Why did you safety save, by the way? There was nothing dangerous here. Yeah, actually, that last part where I dropped on the ledge, there's quite a high chance of the game crashing.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Whew, okay. I wasn't scared.
Also, a small tech, I guess, is to also to animation cancel breaking pots. So you break the pot before you got the sand. So the next pot still gives you a certain sand. Basically, as you still have like below 2.
Yeah, animation cancelling is done by pressing parry on the controller.
Yeah, the wall run button or block button, whatever, it's all the same.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Like, I'm using it almost
Special
everywhere.
action, R1.
And it won't be useful for the last fight. No, I won't use it. Okay, so,
Yeah, so that was a little drop with the swing pole, which lets you with slow-mo encounter the guys early, so they don't. So the red guards don't activate the sand gate, and you skip the second enemy wave.
should be... yeah. Okay. That was good. Yeah, I don't have a choice to progress other than finishing this sun gate.
Yeah. This one gives a sand, right? Like a new sand tank?
Yeah, because I didn't pick up the first one, like the first sun gate.
Okay.
Otherwise, I can't remember what it would give you.
It should be the same always.
I don't think for that one. I can't really remember. Like I know, it's more like I either got everything or nothing. Here is a little shortcut. And now we will arrive to the best area in the game, right?
Yes.
It's called Aufbau.
What? Didn't know you were German.
Still don't know what this means in German. So yeah, when I started running this game, Toka gave me a text file with a puzzle solution on it, and for this area it was called off-bow, and I still don't know what it means.
Well, yeah, I kind of had to describe where the platforms are, so I numbered them 1 to 3. So I could describe in which order you have to activate them. And that's Aufbau for you. 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1.
Spoiler.
Yeah, at the start of the run. Good thing we didn't notice. Fuck. What the fuck? Everyone clapped?
So this puzzle isn't very interesting, like I'm doing some stuff to cutting some corners, etc.
Yeah, also the platforms on the first level you still can jump down and survive, which is what he did, but after you raised them to the second level, that's, well, obviously not possible anymore, so you have to jump diagonally. Easy.
Yeah. That lose time, but it looks cool. So that's why I just did it. I will
Speed run.
I will try that one again.
Is 2 words.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay, seriously, can someone make him leave, please? I will donate. Let's start an incentive. Like, no, a bidouar.
Toka stays, Toka leaves.
Yeah.
So this is the puzzle being done. We can do some nice warrants to get down. This activated the platform and another cutscene.
But that one is pretty good. Like, I mean, the vizier get Farah, and we are like, please keep her. I will give you money. I will give you my kingdom.
What?
Keep her. No?
I'm not sure if that's how the cutscene goes. I mean, you're the runner. You have to know.
I don't know. I learn in French.
Let her go. No.
Laissez-la. Spanish? Spanish somewhere? No? No one?
Don't think anyone has ever played the game in Spanish of us, yeah?
Yeah.
Evita cosas puntiagudas. Avoid the traps.
Well, back to the run.
So this is the well. Prince kind of falls 300 meters, but he uses the chain to save himself and his arm doesn't get ripped off, so cool.
Physics. Oh, I should have saved, I'm stupid. Huh. Well,
Oh,
never
just
mind.
saved.
Because I can crash
Nothing can happen here.
at the bottom of the well. Please. So yeah, like this area is just go fast as go down as fast as possible.
Yeah. Has some really nice movement, some direct jumps and stuff you can do.
I have to take that sand here, even if my health isn't too too low. Okay, that didn't happen in a while. Never mind.
Lasst mich meine Aufgabe zu Ende bringen. Und dann sehen wir, was mit euch geschieht.
Oh ja, ich vergaß das.
Direct jump here instead of a warren.
Jump here. My angle wasn't the best, so he grabbed that ledge.
We have a $2 donation from Mecca, who's voting for Toka to stay on the couch.
Thanks.
No. Okay, so now as you can see, I can take that one. Oh, but the enemy are on the left, but usually they're on the right. I'll do this like 2 seconds. Here is a really cool shortcut. I use slow-mo to avoid the spawn of the second enemy.
Ihr Visier hat es abgeleitet. Wie lange bleibst du bei Kräften?
So take a look at my health. I don't take bad sand, which is stupid honestly for a marathon. Okay.
Also, interestingly, if I remember correctly, your health as Dark Prince gets drained faster if you took more life upgrades.
Yes.
So you actually survive not as long, although you have more health.
Yeah, but it's just stupid. Like, I don't understand why they did that, honestly. Like, basically, even in all powers, when you take all the 10 get, you can't really find another route for the sand management.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using a lot of slow-mo.
Yeah, it's basically for cycle manipulation, which is kind of the rule of thumb for the Dark Prince sections. Like, if there's slow-mo, now you know what it is for usually.
Yeah. But for that one, it was not necessary. Like, it's the same time. Come on, what was a jump game? You could make a dive jump to here, but you have to set it up, and I don't like setting it up. And now we just found our dad. Unfortunately, he's dead.
But we get a cool sword though.
Yeah.
Nice.
Lose a dad, get a sword. That game seems fair, honestly.
GDQ stuff shaking.
So yeah, basically in the story, like, you finally understand that you can make everything right. You can correct every mistake you do. Well, it's unfortunate your dad has to die for that, but yeah, the prince was like a child before.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some, you know.
We have a $3 donation from Catalyst who says, Toka out.
Yeah, Kata!
Bye. I feel bullied.
So, even if there is no water, just by understanding what we did wrong, we finally are able to go back to ourselves. And so now we have a permanent secondary that can be broken, but it can break wall, which is really good. So there was an invisible enemy here, there is another one here, and here, okay.
Stupid skip.
No.
Well, yes, it is a stupid skip.
Okay.
Nice. Second try, good enough.
Yeah, I can live with that.
The old strat here was a really stupid one.
No.
Wait. Well, the old strat was really cool and consistent. It wasn't weird wall jumping you had to do between two pillars to grab kind of a ledge above you, and it could take you up to 30 seconds or a minute until he grabbed. You just wall jump, and so yeah, that's right. I think that was found by Neve.
Yeah, that one is by Neve.
Yeah, so he revolutionized this area.
Unfortunately, I like my skip.
And he didn't get lost in it.
Rip by Neve. So yeah, because this area is pretty dark, and in any percent normal with zip, you don't have the secondary to have some light.
Yeah, just skip the sword there. So you have to play this part in darkness.
Yeah.
And apparently you can get lost in that.
Yeah.
As the last world record showed.
So this area is pretty cool. Thanks to Robbie for all the skip here, I think. I don't know why this worked, but yeah, it saves a lot of time.
Casually, this area is quite boring and tedious, but with the skips we do here, becomes actually fun and interesting, somewhat, I guess.
Yeah, but honestly, like as a runner, it's really interesting. And even as a viewer, like I like seeing it because you can see that this is definitely not how it's supposed to do. Especially with the next skip. Yeah, I could have jumped directly to this ledge, but the prince could have done a baby jump.
Thanks.
No problem. So here is a setup.
Setup. Jump 1.
No.
Dead.
Please. Okay. No, please. Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay. So what happened is I was too low to the ground. Okay, and I can jump in a good direction.
So even getting up onto that pile of stones, as we did with the first jump, is not really intended. And from that, if you're in a specific spot, you don't roll off as you usually do, as you saw, but you can jump off. And the auto-targeting or the auto-aiming kind of moves into the right position, so you can get to the next platform. But that skip can be quite finicky to get.
We have $5 from Becky-chan that says, I need to save Toka.
No, Becky, why?
7-3, thanks. Shoutouts to Becky-chan. What? Yes. This room is full of bullies.
I don't like you, Becky-chan.
What? Civil war.
Toka stay, Toka leave.
So time for the kitchen with, hookers and everything, but it's a kitchen. Trust me.
Come on. Yeah, I'm just going there to load the next area. We set up sidewall like this. And phew, it's fast. Bye, kitchen. Speaking of kitchen, can I have something to eat, please?
Well, finish faster.
Okay, people didn't hear that, but that was incredibly mean.
But it's true.
Yeah, it's
the
true.
The faster you're done, the faster you can eat.
Okay, so that was Prince of Persia. Bye.
And time. Great run.
Okay, so now we have come to the tower, which are 3 areas basically. They're not really easy, but they're not that hard once you're used to it. And you can skip a box in this first area. First of all, shoutouts to Toka.
Easy.
So normally here I would have to move a box and move it up. Like it would have been really slow. Invisible enemy everywhere. But I will just be able to do a 360 beam. So hopefully you remember what is this. If you don't, then you will see me jump diagonally for no reason.
Here again, if you get up at the end of a beam and you stand half on it, you can change your angle at which you jump off. Which is considered a minor glitch for some reason. So we're allowed to do it and save like 30 seconds here. Nice.
It's considering a minor glitch because we wanted to skip this. Let's be honest.
True.
We have $5 from Land Viking, who says, I support my friend Kata. Toka must leave.
Yeah!
So it's 8-7 for leave right now. What a clutch donation war.
So these corridors are really tricky, honestly. But I kind of find a good slow-mo setup for it, like this. And it's also good because that means I have 1 cent, so I can get up to 4 here.
Yeah. Same mechanic as we explained before.
Yeah. So that slow-mo was just in the perfect place, honestly. So if you didn't understood what I was meaning by moving a box and it's slow, you will be able to see it in this middle part.
Because one box wasn't enough, so let's just introduce another one.
Yeah.
Thanks Ubisoft.
So first is this little elevator. Then I will have to move it to another elevator. Oh, this is so slow. Can I zip?
What? No major fun.
But yeah, like, joke aside, it's really unfortunate, like, these towers are boring because of the box. Because, like, platforming-wise, it's really interesting.
Yeah, but the box really slows it down.
Yeah.
Which I guess one could discuss if that was necessary to implement.
Yeah, we could discuss this.
We should discuss this.
Yeah, the answer is no.
Bye. Great discussion.
So here I will have to kill enemies. There is an invisible one here. Third one. There is still an invisible one, but it should be okay.
Also,
it should be on my left.
Yeah. Also, there you saw that the dead sword or the king's sword we got earlier is really powerful. Like you saw, you do one hit with it only, like no combo, and they die.
Oh yeah.
Or at least the invisible ones die.
We have a $5 donation from Matherius, who says, I like him, Toka stays. And we also have $2 from SpeedCon that says, here is a message from Tech Guy. I'm not going to mute that mic. Toka stays on couch.
I win.
It's not over yet.
So these traps are scary. Oh, free.
Nice panel glitch. So let's see, I still have 4 cents, so I can do this nicely, and I should wait like half a second, I think.
What?
Yeah, I have to wait here.
That's what you get for running on 16 cores.
Okay, so my health is a little low, but never mind.
So in case anyone until this point for whatever reason doubted that anyone at Ubisoft playtested this, wait, I would say another 45 seconds to 1 minute.
Oh my god,
so I can convince you that there's absolutely no way they played their game once. But first, more stones and elevators.
Here I have to use a slow-mo for this ninja lady to not kill me.
Yeah, else she'll just knock you down and you're gone.
Yeah.
We have $10 from Line 40, who says, had to support GSM. Great cause and great event. This also goes to Toka staying. Always good to have some tension for an entertaining run. And unfortunately, that brings it to 24-8 for Toka staying.
No.
You actually counting? Wow, sick.
So that box was just to bring that thing up so we could progress. 10. Okay, let's focus. First try.
So yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. If you use the panel normally, if you just do a normal wall run and jump off, you can never make the jump to the panel. Like, you'll always miss and fall down and die. So what you have to do is you have to tap wall run, fall down very far, like you have to jump on the very lower end of the jump panel, and then you can barely make it. Great game, guys.
I jump early.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. This jump saves a few seconds, but it's quite precise.
Yeah, never mind.
You have to jump really late to...
Oh! Okay. What?
How do I play this game?
No. Okay, I have to go up before. Also this.
Okay, we have $15 from Noodle Dragon, who says, "Greetings from not Germany. Put this towards getting Toka off the couch."
What?
And we also have $16 from Samba Bomb, who says, "This is to even the odds. Leave Toka."
Well, Toka.
So what's the count now?
Okay, so I have some bad news actually. I won't wall record this run, but because of the start.
Yeah, most of the run was really solid.
Yeah.
Like, very few mistakes. But should be sub 2 maybe?
Yeah, it's sub 2.
Probably, yeah.
If I don't die to Vizier, it's sub 2. Which is really nice. Like, I can count the number of sub 2 I got. Come on. I think if everything goes well, it should be a 150, I-158 or something. But I'm not sure, honestly. Because I can't remember how long is the cutscene here.
Ein Prinz, der wie ein Dieb durch die Straßen hetzt. Aber ich hatte das Buch der Zeit gesehen. Und von allen Bestimmungen war diese die vielversprechendste. Denn der Prinz würde die Gelegenheit erhalten, die Dinge
So, here comes the final boss.
Seht her. Dann werdet
Basically, we have 3 phases. First one is like normal combat. Second one is quick time event. And third one is platforming. But for the first one, I will be able to kind of stun lock him by just pressing attack at the right timing, without animation cancelling.
That's why you're looking at me. Not like animation cancelling is the superior strat here.
No.
What it is?
No.
I mean, I lost the donation war, so...
Okay. Well, I will wait for him to come here.
Hello. I agree with Eraser on the whatever that was.
Thank you.
Aber nicht unbesiegbar. Ihr bezahlt für den Frevel, den ihr an meinem Volk begingt.
Oh, I always got it on the first phase.
Sie fristen ein Dasein zwischen Monstern im Dienste eines Wahnsinnigen.
Okay, I'm just waiting for him. 4 should be good. Yeah. I didn't go for him because if he's too close to the border of the area, I won't be able to trigger this phase. So this is the quick time event phase. The quick time event phase is really the most annoying one. In general, I don't like quick time event, but here it's just dramatic. For the platforming section, so we have to go up, obviously. And it can shoot us in the air. So hopefully this won't happen, like this. Yeah, that's...
Excuse me?
That's usual, honestly.
Okay.
Like, it hit me the moment I started my jump. Also, I was going up on the bar. Just to, like, if it hits me, I don't fall down to death. Okay. Yeah, this would be a 158. Yeah, we still have something to play after killing the final boss.
Something happening? Or?
Yeah. That was just an epic slow-mo.
Oh, I see.
So now we kind of have to kill the Dark Prince in our mind. Because he was still there. The end of time are gone, basically. And now we are in the mental realm.
Selbst ohne Sand habe ich die Kraft zu bestehen. Und jetzt, nachdem dies getan ist, kann ich deinen Platz einnehmen und das Reich erobern. Und du kannst nicht das
So it's just like a little retrospective. I don't know if this word is English, but I hope. Like a look back or something. On everything that happened so far. Why we were like this. Why we changed. Why now we are a good person.
Meine Versuche, dich zu Ruhm zu geleiten, stießen auf taube Ohren. So wartete ich auf den Moment zuzuschlagen. Du verdienst mich.
No, I'm really sad about Dagger Split. Like, it was an 11 minute. Other than that, the one was really neat.
Aber du hast deine Kraft vergeudet, Prinz. Und darum gehört sie jetzt rechtmäßig mir.
Ihr seid nur ein Parasit. Ihr verdient nichts.
Wirklich? Habe ich es nicht bereits verdient? Glaubst du?
Also, no fall damage. For whatever reason.
Wie oft machte ich dir den Weg frei und
The developers were like, you can die here, but spoiler, we can. By doing a 360 beam and jumping out of bounds.
Eure Worte sind inhaltsleer. Das waren sie immer. Ihr seid nur ein selbstsüchtiger.
That was found by Vinev, and it's really important because it's fun. So since we had some trouble at the start, I will already give my shoutouts to the pop community because that's the last pop game I will run this marathon. So thanks, guys. You're really cool. And if you want to learn any Prince of Persia game, just come and see us, except Toka, because he left. Okay, bye.
Now the guy's even taking over the controller. How's this allowed?
Well, so I'm a 7eraser7. So I think this was a really good run of mine. Hope you enjoyed it all. Get ready on time, whoever has the button. And time.
Good job, guys.
So yeah, that was Prince of Persia to Throne. I hope you liked the run. Other than the start, it was a really nice run, a good run. Like I was 2 minutes behind at the start, and we are only 1 minute behind world record. So yeah.
Wow.
That was
yeah, without like the setups.
That was a really good one. Alright, so now I will. I think it's Yooka-Laylee after me. So I will leave you for some Yooka-Laylee, and you will. I will be back tomorrow.
With Wings Club.
Wings Club and Crash Flash. Don't miss these two games.
Good games.
Yeah. Bye.